Create Studios podcast with my guy, the Tigg. I just want to make sure my phone's off. Because I got to have this conversation with my guy. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. The Tigg, how you doing, sir?
What's going on? How you doing?
Still see you active on the gram. See you support independent clothing.
You already know, man. Gotta do that.
Hella Bag, is that it? One of the clothing brands that you fuck with?
Yeah. They black business out of
Sorry,
Oakland.
Talk closer.
Like my bad. Black business out of Oakland. I forgot her name, but
shout her
you
out.
could look her Instagram up on Hella Bay. She a native of Oakland. Yep, and she got a gear
Nice.
out right now. It's currently in Foot Locker, so y'all could tap in, check that out.
In Foot
check
Locker.
her gear out. Yeah, she got her shit in Foot Locker, man. She really doing her thing.
And so she's doing she got the clothing in Foot Locker. She had the shoes in Foot Locker.
Now she got the clothing in Foot Locker.
Okay. Because I was saying that'd be like a conflict of interest, I thought, but maybe not.
Nah. Shout out to Foot Locker too for helping black businesses out. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing.
Does Foot Locker do that?
Man, Yeah.
I did not know Foot Locker does that, bro.
Yeah,
That's good that they throw and help out. Because, like, there are certain brands that are out there that seem more pro than not. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know Foot Locker was like that.
Right. Nah, they helping out. They
Yeah.
helping out with the cause. Shout out to Foot Locker.
Yeah, let's throw some events too, man. My guy's been with me through a couple of studios, man. I felt like you've been in the Bay a long time. It's definitely like apparent you're from New Orleans because you got like a southern draw to you, man. How long you been in the Bay Area?
Shit, over 25 years. Shit, since like 91. Since like early 91. People don't think I've been out here that long because they hear my voice and they be like, this nigga like fresh off the boat, fresh off
the boat.
You know what I'm saying? Fresh from New
Fresh
Orleans.
off the car.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fresh
off the 5.
Like, yeah. So, but yeah, I've been out here since I was 11. You know what I'm saying? There's a wicked story about how I keep my accent, but, that's...
Why to keep your accent?
You know what I'm saying? From like when I was young, like, kids is cruel. You know what I'm saying? I went to a middle school called Francisco Middle School, you know what I'm saying? And, people that know me from back in the G, they could contest to this. Like, kids used to really hang out outside my classroom and my sister's classroom with a group of people just to hear us talk. Like, just to hear us. And they used to...
They would gather around you like Jesus and be...
Yeah, and they used to have words specifically that they wanted us to say. Like, like
one of the words, man.
Say perp, say orange, say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
that shit was annoying.
Any other words you just said?
Like point, but it's perp.
Part.
You know what I'm saying? And then orange is orange. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be waiting outside the classroom to really, to hear us talk.
That's cool, man.
But now it was cruel back then. It sound, but back then, as kids, it's cruel, man. A whole bunch of children out there waiting on you.
I'm sorry, you gotta talk closer to the mic.
Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of kids waiting outside, your classroom. And when you get out of class, they telling you to say this. Say this. So I got in a lot of fights.
Yeah.
So I got in a lot of fights. So this is how I got the name Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is how they, you know what I'm saying?
Knocking people out.
This is how film, you know what I'm saying, in the project that I'm from, you know what I'm saying, start calling me Tyson. I'm getting suspended every day, all the time for fighting, because these people just won't hear me talking. I'm tired of this though.
But they're not black kids then, right? They're kind of...
Nah, they black.
Oh, they are
these
black
kids. Yeah, I just talk
and
different.
They're tripping off you like that.
Because I talk different. Kids, you got to remember when you was a kid.
Yeah.
That's when the teasing go on. That's when you know what I'm saying?
And what middle school, what city was it in?
It was in San Francisco Middle School.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I was becoming me. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was becoming me. But... I just felt like, okay, they fucking, they messing with me how I'm talking. You know what? I don't. I'm stubborn. I don't never gotta talk like that. You feel me? Like, y'all fucking with me because I'm gonna say if y'all fucking with me or messing with me because I'm talking like that, I don't never gotta talk like y'all.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make y'all respect me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
gotta
all my
embrace,
life.
you're embracing what makes you different, right? Like,
Yeah. And so all my life I stood on it. Yeah, I talk different, but I'm from here.
That's good. I don't think
I put in the work, I put in the time, I put in the effort. I fell off the porch at a young age out here. I'm more from out here than a lot of people that's from out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because up to like first grade, I could not speak English. So I lost my accent. I guess I should. I think a Southern New Orleans accent is way cooler to keep though than my accent. I mean, I felt like I had to lose my accent, but that's good though. I mean, that's dope. I never, because I'm Asian, so I don't really think of it like it's not cool. It's very cool to be American different in different parts of America, especially the South, because they just have like this way of talking, and it seems like they're more of people persons.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't even gonna lie. Like down south, it is more of a people thing, or more of a southern
courtesy,
respect thing. Like when you walk down the street, you gotta say, "How you doing?" to the people that's sitting on the porch. Or they gon' stop you and say, they gonna stop you and say, "Y'all ain't speaking." Y'all ain't speaking. Oh, I'm sorry. How you doing? Yeah. Bases in California. They're not gonna tell you nothing. Like I could go on my little partners in them house and don't even speak to their mama, and they not even gonna say nothing. But if they come in my house and don't speak to my mama gonna be like, they not. Like it's
that is so true. That is so
they need like in New Orleans they need the hospitality. How you doing? Okay, they need, you know what I'm saying. So you kind of like, you know, it's kind of like embedded in you. The respect, the speaking, how you doing, the courtesy, you know what I'm saying? In California, they just walk past you.
Yeah, they're very more rude. I wouldn't say rude, but they're just more into themselves or confined or whatever it is. But yeah, South people have a smoother way of addressing each other and talking to each other and greeting each other, and they kind of at times that I've seen their personality just reinstill value. Like, oh man, you gotta treat me like a person. Like you said, I'm right here. You gotta acknowledge me.
Right. Don't just, from the young to the big.
And then calling you out if you're being insensitive or not present in the moment.
And it's not disrespect. It's not disrespect. So it's not for you to be like, oh, bitch, I ain't got to say nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, they're smooth about the way they go about it.
You ain't speaking? Oh, I'm sorry. How you doing? How y'all doing? Oh, all right, baby. Because they the ones that's going to protect you when the law pull up.
I like seeing it.
Yeah, when the law pull up, they going to say, hey, that boy wasn't doing nothing. Leave him alone. Don't, because... You know, they feel, you know, that boy be speaking to me every day. He'll go to the store. He'll go give me some cigarettes. He'll give me a Pepsi. He'll give me a Coca-Cola. He'll give me, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna come out there and defend you. You know what I'm saying? When them people pull up, you hear me? Don't mess with that boy.
With the people, the police, you mean? Right? The
the police.
Okay. Police. I get thrown off fast. Like I was like, what does that mean? You said you fly back every once in a while. Like, how often do you fly back to NL?
Shit, probably like every 3 months.
Okay.
Probably like every 3 months.
That's pretty often.
Probably 6. You know what I'm saying? But I do it every 3. But sometimes I give it 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be down there, you know what I'm saying? Probably 4 times a year. Or I'll probably go down there 2 times a year. Matter what's going on.
Because I remember like a while ago, New Orleans had the flood thing going on.
Training.
Yeah. And so has parts of that, what are the areas like that around that flooded? Are they back, or are those sections are not there no more?
I mean, Katrina pretty much fucked everything up. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's not recovered.
Nah, it ain't. And it's like, what, 17 years later?
It's a long time ago.
I mean, it like, I don't know if it was that gentrification.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Know, like
right.
It just shifted the whole New Orleans. Everybody that was from where they was from just shifted. You from the 6th wall, you stay in the 9th wall. You from the 9th wall, you stay uptown. You from uptown, you stay across the river.
Right.
You know, that shit just displaced everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put a whole shift in the whole city. But as far as it being rebuilt, no, it ain't. I could go down there right now, the whole 9th wall, it's still like it's abandoned.
The 9th wall was the most affected.
The 9th wall is the biggest wall down there, downtown. The Ninth Ward, the biggest ward down there. 2 projects sit in the Ninth Ward. The Desire and the Florida. Biggest.
I'm sorry, Tigg. What two?
2 projects.
You call them a name though, like
the Florida project.
Okay,
the Florida project and the Desire project.
The Desire project, because we all know the Magnolia. But like so, this Florida is next to.
The Desire was like the biggest project in New Orleans, like one of the biggest projects. Yeah, for space, like one of the biggest projects like in the United States.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Next to like Queensbridge and all, you know what I'm saying? But the D was big. And it's 2 projects in the Desire, the Ninth Ward.
And
it's the biggest project down there.
They're bigger than the projects in like San Francisco, obviously, right?
Way bigger.
Way bigger.
Way bigger. And you got across the canal, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest project. I'm going to say that's the biggest ward down there, the Ninth Ward.
And which ward are you from?
I'm from the 6th Ward.
The 6th Ward.
Downtown, not to be confused, you know, the 6th Ward downtown, Dumaine, D Block, 2600 block, you know what I'm saying? Just for anybody that's listening, don't get it confused, you know what I'm saying? I ain't from nowhere else, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to the project, shout out to Lafitte, you hear me? That's why, you know, when I come from the hospital, hotel, that's where I come, straight in the Lafitte project, you feel me?
Lafitte.
Shout out to the Lafitte project, you feel me? Shout out to all of, you know, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lafitte, I gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my stomping grounds is Dumaine, D Block, 2600 block, you hear me? The 6th Ward, that's me.
Is 6th Ward still there?
Yeah, the 6th Ward still there.
Okay.
But you know, due to the indictments and you know what's going on in the street and you know the press and all that, like the block like kind of like shut down right now, you know. It ain't gone, but it's, you know, it's kind of shut down. They kind of moved in and applied pressure and I
definitely want to bring up the article in a bit, but I want to get to some things before that. What is, if you don't mind me asking, what is like the gang culture like out there? They're not Bloods and Crips yet, or are there Bloods and Crips, or what is it? Sections like, because in Oakland it's kind of like block based. So I know you said D block, so
no, that's one of the that's one of the things I loved about California when I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no gangs, it wasn't no Crips and Bloods, it wasn't none of that. It was just projects. It was similar to back home.
Right.
It was just turfs. No gang, no flagging, no none of that. It's just it's just where you from, the project, or where you from the street, where you from, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, the Bay Area ain't got no, you know, I don't, you know, like the younger generation, I don't know what they doing. And you know, the Latino community and stuff, like, they probably be flagging and
not as much no more. So it kind of died. The Latino thing kind of died right now. And then Oakland, I don't want to speak on it too much, but they're claiming numbers right now.
Oh, all right, they claiming numbers.
Yeah, like 3s and 2s. It's a whole different ball game, bro. But it's pretty much the same shit, but they gotta call it different shit so that you don't get classified in that.
As a gang, right.
So,
because in California they giving you 10 years for a gang enhancement. So, you know, you could get caught with a gun and they trying to give you 5 years and you end up with 15.
And rapping about it too is charges too.
It's crucial out here. Like,
they're cracking down, man.
So you gotta watch. You know, you gotta watch what you hollering and watch how you moving. Because it's seriously.
It's so interesting.
Cause, man,
like, was the way Chicago drill? You know about Chicago drill music?
I mean, I hear what I hear.
Yeah, you gotta be really. They're really
My
killing
son.
and talking about it in the lyrics, like who they killed.
It been. Nah, I ain't gonna even lie. It kind of like been like that.
Yeah, you right.
With Chief Keef, when I come home, my son. When I come home from jail,
you right,
my
Tigg.
son, like in like 2013, 14.
Sorry, you gotta talk to the mic.
When I come home from jail, like 2013, 14. That's who my son was listening to, Chief Keef. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So
I went to, you know what I'm saying? He had some knocking beats. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm fresh out and I'm listening to him. I'm like, damn. Then when I did the research on him, you know, because I'm trying to see, you know, how active they is and what they going. I'm like, okay, they they doing it way more. They doing it way more live than like they.
Yeah, Chicago
with
active,
the shoot,
man.
like they meeting up like back then, 2013 and shit. Like they was meeting up having shootouts. Like they was
bad. Yeah, they was talking about calling the National Guard. It was so bad.
Yeah, so when they was doing that, I knew where it was gonna go. Cause they doing that right now, 2013, 14.
You right.
Man, we in 2023.
I think it's
imagine what they doing now.
Certain parts are bad. Like
the dude had a rocket launcher out there. I forgot his name.
What?
Yeah, the dude had a rocket launcher. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? I forgot something, bro. Something. I think he in jail right now. Got a lot of time. But yeah, man, they was one upping. Like it ain't
rocket
nothing.
launcher in the street.
They was one up and like it ain't nothing.
That's scary. That's when I'm putting up my white flag.
He
like,
said it down.
You
got it. You know what I'm saying? When the rocket launcher come out, man, where the white flag?
I do want to talk about the article, man, because that was interesting. And so I might show this article on Instagram. But it was interesting. So like, with the gang activity and the stuff that you was possibly involved in, I know you can admit or not admit to it, but you were from a certain section of D Block that caught press, because I guess they got you on gang indictment from what it sounded like. There was obviously different facets going on, like robbing and shooting, and it looked like they had an investigation and they're trying to get y'all as a group, because it wasn't like a specific thing, but it was like a multitude of things that they could charge you on. Like you were involved in that, right? Because I know I had like some government names in there, so I didn't know who was who or what was what.
Right. It was some, pretty much something that the investigator, the lead prosecutor, what his name, Leon Canizello, came up with. You know what I'm saying? They said, I guess they said we was turning up too much. It was a lot of stuff happening at the time, and I guess they got wind of it. People were scared, threats, all kind of stuff, and I don't know.
You went to court for it, though, right?
How they moved in. Yeah, I mean, we all got indicted. It was like 11 of us. I was the last one to get, because I was on the run.
They called you the 6th Ward Gang.
Yeah, the 6th Ward D Block Gang.
So what did that come with? Did they try to get you on RICO?
Yeah, I mean, they ain't tried. They got us on RICO.
They got you on RICO.
Yeah, they got us on. Because
they tried to say, because they always throw in the drugs from out of state, and they going out of state, and money and all that, right?
Yeah, they had like a board up there.
It's like a common thing
to
do.
They had a board up there with the faces.
Yeah, it makes it look worse than it really was.
And they had me to California supply, and man, that shit was crazy.
It's federal though when you cross state borders, man.
But I ain't even gonna lie, like, everything that they said they had, they ain't really had though. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just, like I ain't gonna lie, when the police come in, they be applying pressure, but they ain't really have nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? We still,
right?
We still, right. We still end up walking away with everybody. End up walking, like, not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Bill. Shout out to Wild Bill. Free Wild Bill. Wild Bill be home and like next year. You know what I'm saying? Early next year. Middle of next year. Wild Bill go 15 flat. You know what I'm saying?
He's done 15 already?
Yeah, so in New Orleans, because we got indicted in 2010. It's 2013.
2011, I thought it was, right?
2010.
Okay, 2010. Okay.
Like December 2010. So we got indicted. He been
basically
gone.
2011.
Yeah, he been gone since early. He been gone since early 2010 because he was locked up before the indictment. You feel me? So he been down like 13, almost 14.
So he almost served a full sentence too. There was no early time.
Nah, he got it flat. He got it flat, and he holding it down. Shout out to Bill. He holding it down. Big Bill. You feel me? Shout out. Yeah, that's how I shoot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get into all that, but we waiting on you. Son, we waiting on you. You feel me? Bill turn up. I love that boy. You hear me? He real. He a real one. You feel me? Shout out to Bill. I owe you one. You feel me? Yeah. We do what we do, but, yeah. I love that boy. We waiting on you. You feel me?
Was that a federal thing? I hate to get all DJ Vlad, but like, was it like, it wasn't obviously local police? It was DEA, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't even federal. It was state. Like we was going so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was state, like the state, like they ain't even use the RICO Act and like not glorifying nothing, because I ain't trying to glorify nothing, but that's what they say. They talking about they didn't use this racketeering Act in over 20, 25 years on nobody, you know what I'm saying? And
so they didn't have anything specific to go off of.
Nah, they just used us like when Leon Canizero, the head DA, I don't think he in there right now. I think somebody else in there. But when he got in, they went to, I'm talking about like our block was turned up. Like we had a song, you know what I'm saying, 6 World Domain, like that was playing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shorty that made that song. Yeah. And it was just going. It was just going hard. Everybody was talking about us, you know what I'm saying? We had the you know what I'm saying? We had the weed, we had the yag. So
you had First District Commander Bob Norton on your guys'
that we had
radar.
Everybody,
different jurisdictions.
Right, everybody was on our radar. The people talking about they can't come outside, their kids can't play outside. It's not what it used to be. The gang members then took over you know what I'm saying? So when they came in, it was like we was the test run. Like 2010, you ain't never even heard of this. Like we was the first ones they used this on. Like we was turned up so much after Katrina, the 6 World Domain was turned up so much. Like we was when you want something, come on Domain. Like when people talk to you, like, man, I'm on Domain, they like, bruh, I'm not coming over there, bruh. Cause it's hot. I'm not driving down that block, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was hot after Katrina, but we had everything.
So like, 6 was a famous pickup spot for drugs or whatever, right? You get whatever you want.
Yeah,
right?
It was famous, but it was.
Was it pimping out there too? Or?
It was ruthless. Nah, it wasn't no pimping on the block.
Okay.
But, it's pimping out there, but it wasn't no pimping on the block.
Like
it was just
like in Oakland.
Yeah,
right?
it was just notorious. It was just you could come get what you want. If you got the heart to come through and get it, it was at a steal deal. When you selling stuff at a steal deal, everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? So that thing was just.
Now, when you mean you had the heart because you could get robbed, something could happen. You're not from that block, or you got to be from an appropriate block to come down there.
I ain't even gonna lie. It was on some shit like.
How did the politics work?
Like people wasn't really robbing because they was starving. They robbing this because they feel like you lame.
Right.
Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't even starving. They got a pocket full of money still robbing you. Cause Domain wasn't even, it was a, you know what I'm saying? It was a profitable block. In New Orleans, it's just a thing where it's like if you lame, I'ma take it from you. Like I ain't even gonna let you walk away with it. Cause you lame, I'ma just take it from you. Like you act like you had the heart to come over here to get something, but I know you a lame. I'm finna take, let me see that pistol right quick. Man, I'm finna take, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how, I ain't gonna lie, that's how a lot of niggas get killed. You know what I'm saying? But New Orleans just breed that in you. Like it just breed that in you. Like before you even get the money, it's the respect. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'ma dust something for the respect. Then you know what I'm saying? Even though it's the money that's gonna make you powerful in New Orleans, I'ma dust something first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get no money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm broke. I ain't got no money. It's probably not a way for me to get no money right now, but everybody respect me. Cause I just cancel something broad daylight in everybody's face and they gonna respect me, you feel me? That's how they live out there. So it's totally different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when
I'm out
there and I'm out there, it's a totally different world.
I want to go back to the case real quick. Did you feel like they was applying pressure? Did you feel like, because I'm always fascinated, like when they're looking at you and like, and then sometimes they come out in court with the pictures and like, damn, you was right there at that time. Like I knew you was there. like how was you? And did you have any advice on how you can watch them getting put onto you? Like
I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie. They was in jail. I was on the run.
Okay.
But I was still like, what's going on? Like, but only how I got caught because I ended up with having a case out here in California, which I had to turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? My case, so I had to go to the pen. I had to go to the pen for my case.
So you did serve some time.
So
man.
okay. I served 3 years. I did 3 years in Solano. So I had to serve some time, and when you serve time in the penitentiary out here, before you get out, they run your name, NCIC. That's worldwide, like to see if you got anything lingering before they let you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And they already was telling me, like, son, when you about to go home, they gonna run your name and that shit gonna pop up.
Ooh, so
you know
basically what they were saying was you serving your time out here for this case, but we gonna run it and then you gotta serve time for that case. They're not gonna merge the time.
That's what
you know what I mean? Like
I ain't get to that. I ain't get to that till I went back down there. And when I went back down there, you know what I'm saying, by me being who I am, I had to go get Frank DeSalvo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frank DeSalvo.
Who's Frank DeSalvo?
You know what I'm saying? That's the lawyer down there. You know what I'm saying? Real good lawyer.
He's a
you
good
know what I'm saying? Yeah, real good lawyer, tied in like the wind. You know what I'm saying? And but he ain't gonna talk to you for 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's minimum. He ain't even talk to you. You gotta put 10,000 in his face. He ain't gonna even talk to you. You know what I'm talking about? So. Yeah.
What does that get you though? Does it get you the whole year at least? Does it just get you up to trial?
It just gets you to talk to him.
Okay.
He not even going. Your case is something different. He gonna give you another price for that. You talking 10? He gonna add that with, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna give you. He just want to see if you could. You know, he just want to see if you could. You could pay for his time, because his time is worth what he gonna go do for you. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it. So he gonna see if you
could. Is the talk worth it?
The talk worth it. You know what I'm saying? The talk worth it. The talk worth it.
Tell you if you don't mind me asking. Like,
and it's he just won't hear the case. He just won't hear the case, how it went, where you was, what you did. Is it, you know what I'm saying? You know, that lawyer stuff, confidential shit, but you know, that lawyer stuff. So, you know, and matter of fact,
interesting.
When I got Frank DeSalvo, me and BG had the same lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
BG got Frank?
Yeah, BG had Frank.
BG got Frank.
So, yeah, when I showed up, shout out to BG. BG just come home. Shout out to BG, just came home. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BG, you know what I'm saying? He finna come home, and he already home,
Did
but
Frank
you know,
say BG
he finna do a lot of
or something?
Do a lot of good things. No, BG got Frank because BG know who Frank is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The whole city know who Frank is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
obviously does. And
you know, BG been messing with Frank since they was like 16. You know, the Hot Boys been doing it since they was, you know what I'm saying?
BG was in that life for real.
Yeah, he been getting charges, you know what
because
I'm saying?
They say like he used to take Wayne with him to the hood. Like BG was the one to take Wayne, you know, because Wayne didn't go by himself or whatever.
Probably was. Look, I don't. Probably was though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't even know because I wasn't really running with them like that, so I can't speak on how BG was taking Wayne to the studio or how he was hanging with him or how he, you know, was bringing him around and shit. But, you know, I know BG a real one, you know what I'm saying? I done ran into Wayne at the, you know, Kennedy and 35 game, you know what I'm saying? And when I was young, got my cousin with me, rest in peace, Stank. I love that boy, Stank, you hear me? You know I hold it down for you. Shout out to Stank, the funky little nigga. Rest in peace to Stank, Big C, P-Dog, you know what I'm saying? Everybody love them dudes, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I ran into, when we was young, I ran into Wayne at a 35 and, what it was, 35 and, 35 and, somebody was playing in City Park. You hear me? I got Stank with me, and you know Stank, that's my cousin, my first cousin. That's like my brother. I love him.
What is City Park? Like a big park out there? Like
yeah, City Park. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like a big old park. You know what I'm saying? They got rides and stuff in there. They got a football field and stuff in there. You know, the high schools be going there playing games. So it was a 35 and Kennedy game.
Okay.
So we over there young, you know, trying to see the girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? But Wayne and them over there, and he over there with, you know, a few of the squad up members, you know. I got my cousin with me, you hear me? He rowdy. And I be rapping all the time. So he rowdy. First thing he do, go get at them boys like, man, I got 100 on my cousin. You know, we young. Like 6, you know, but he like, man, I got 100 on. He got, man, matter of fact, I got whatever on my cousin. He gonna smoke you right now. You heard me? Wayne like,
he gonna smoke you like on a verse?
Yeah, like smoke you on a verse. Like he ain't like that. He like he gonna smoke you. You know what I'm saying? Wayne looking like, I don't know if he looking like we, you know, trying to apply pressure, but you know, we young. We just trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm all about the art. I ain't even all about the money. I'm all about the art. You know what I'm saying? And it been like that. So I would have liked to rap with him, you know what I'm saying? Or against him, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get to do it that day, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, man, I got whatever on. I got whatever on my cousin. You heard me a smoking right now, you know what I'm saying? And Wayne was like, I can't rap right now. So we like, man, what's going on? What you mean you can't rap? He like, man, I just signed. I can't rap right now. Was saying some shit. Like, man, what he talking about? He just signed. He can't rap right now. We don't even understand that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. Shout out to Lil Wayne too.
So he didn't give you your moment to rap though.
He didn't give me my chance.
What you was saying. He's kind of like,
he didn't give me my chance to rap to him. You heard me? Or rap.
What is that
him.
politics like though? So you from 6th Ward and he's not from Magnolia, right? Or is he?
Nah. Wayne out the 17th. Wayne from Uptown, but he out the 17th.
And is there politics like that? Like 6 don't fuck with 7th Ward or the 13th Ward or?
I mean,
there is politics. Like, okay.
It's a lot of beef, but then you know you got a lot of wards that's clicked up. You might hear something like the 76ers, and that might be the 7th Ward and the 6th Ward hooked together. You might hit the 39ers.
Right.
That's the 3rd one and the 9th Ward hooked together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Shout out to Rob 49. You heard me? That boy, you see his name, Rob 49. That means the 4th Ward and the 9th Ward.
How many wards are there?
I mean, you got the 3 to the 17.
17.
Yeah, you got the 3rd Ward to the 17.
There's no 1 or 2 anymore.
Nah, it was never no 1 and 2.
There was never no 1 and 2.
Nah, it's just the 3 to the, you know what I'm saying? The 3 to the 17. You got across the river, you know. But I mean, you know, that's still considered like, you know, a ward. But
absolutely.
You know, across the river, like the Fishing Project. Shout out to them.
Interesting. Know a lot of people from New Orleans because, well, a lot of Oakland influences from New Orleans. A lot of people from Oakland have a lot of family that come from New Orleans.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And they came out here for the port jobs back in the 50s and 60s. And there was a lot of New Orleans people come. That's why Oakland got that rich culture of music. Because a lot of the people are from New Orleans. You know what I mean?
Like, a lot of people, grandmothers, grandfathers.
From New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying? Great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They migrated from the South.
And you see it because only in Oakland do they support music from their own city. And that's like a New Orleans thing.
Like they only
that's
support
why
their own,
they support their own. And you feel that vibe because you go to, I can't sell, like when I was an artist and a rapper, I couldn't sell my music to Asian people. They did not buy that shit. They looked at me crazy.
Right.
But if I went to Oakland as an Asian rapper, they'd actually buy my shit. And I was like, that is crazy. Y'all are down to buy this shit from the street.
Yeah.
And they just so down. And I'm like, what is that? And that's from New Orleans because New Orleans rappers do that for each other. They buy each other's shit.
Yeah, we like support, you know.
You don't hate as much, right? Like when Cash Money was coming, did you hate on them, or did other wards hate on them, or?
Nah, pretty much everybody loved them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is so unheard of in California, bro.
Nah, I don't know. That's why they went, but you know, they had the music to back it up. But I ain't gonna lie, like everybody embraced Cash Money. Everybody embraced No Limit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, it was just like how people was bumping it out here. When you go down there, people bumping it down there the same way. Like,
people love Cash Money in that era, bro.
Right. Juvie is a great out here. Juvie is a great out here.
BG,
Wayne is a great out here. Manny Fresh be coming out here
all the
time. They got strong connection out here.
Feel like Oakland shared that love for that Cash Money era, you know, because and I seen the correlation with all this family member New Orleans, and people from Oakland took to it. Man, I met so many people from Oakland that says, "Man, I'm a Cash Money addict."
Shout out
I
to
heard
Oakland.
hella people say that, bro.
Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to the O. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I ain't gonna even lie. Like, you know, being out here, like, I went to Mac. Like, I went to Mac High School, McClymonds. You know what I'm saying? 95, 96. So whoever was there in 95, 96, they remember the dude that was from the South that used to always have a radio that had all the gold teeth. Because, you know, if you was going there 95, 96, you knew me. You know what I'm saying? Because I showed up. You know what I'm saying? I had an accident and, you know, when my leg and shit on the interstate almost died. Car hit me and shit. and I left the school. You know what I'm saying? But I went there for like a year. You know what I'm saying?
What was the climates like? Did you enjoy it?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was different. They was trying to get me to be from out there. A girl approached me out there and was like, "You want to be from the lower bottoms?" I'm like, "What the?" I'm like, "What the lower bottom?" It was in West Oakland. It was in West Oakland. I'm like, "You want?" She like, "You want to be from the like this?" That's what I'm telling you. This when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be from the lower bottoms? Like, she see me. I'm swaggy. I'm different. I got the like, man. You know. Then I got top and bottom gold tee. You know. Back then, gold was like, what, $500 out here? Yeah. I got a mouthful. They like, man, who is this young man?
And people did not know about backwoods. New Orleans people, from what I knew, were the first. Because in '96, my homie Piku, he was the first one to talk me about backwoods. I never saw backwood before. Like,
oh, all right. No, because
I feel like I know people had them first, bro, and brought them out.
Yeah, because
they were on that first. You know
because you got to understand, in New Orleans, they were smoking Reggie.
Yeah.
So we was smoking the big, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A backwood is just right up, you know what I'm saying? You go get a 20 sack, right. You know what I'm saying? You go get a 20 sack or a dime bag from you know what I'm saying?
How much is a dime bag?
It's big.
In weight, it's a lot of weed.
Yeah, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's stuff. The bag like stuffed like a pillow, not a 10 sack bag. You remember the baggies back in the G?
Because I come from that era,
right?
Bro.
Back in the G, they had the baggies.
Brown weed,
right? So that's
Mexican brick weed.
That's what they had down
kids
there.
Don't get it.
So it was just, it was just we gonna put this in the backwood because the backwood is big. So you could put all that weed in the backwood and roll it up.
The crazy thing is kids is doing that with the good weed right now.
Right. Then it switched to Optimals. Then it switched to Keep Moving.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We had Garcia Vegas, Optimal Chocolate Phillies. That's what we liked in Cali in 95, 96. That's what I remember.
Right.
Now, Chocolate Phillies and all that. We wasn't really on Woods, bro. Garcia Vegas.
Nah, because the nigga wasn't really rolling the weed up like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Dumaine, where I'm from, the 6th World, Dumaine, the 2600 block, like, we was spurled. They was spurled, too, because every time I come down there, I always bring Cali weed. So when I'm bringing Cali weed, we not smoking that Cali weed and no big old Optimal and no big old Keep Moving. We need something that's gonna listen. This pressure.
So wait, what did New Orleans people do when you brought back that Cali weed? What did they treat you like a superstar? Like,
superstar. You already know I'm MJ in a building. Yeah, man. I'm MJ in the building.
Cause that weed was different, bro. You feel me? And I remember the era when brown weed was popping, but then like Bomb, they called it Bomb, was first starting to come in. It was like that shit was looking like glowy.
Right. They know I got it. Soon I get down there, all my cousins like, bitch, where is that? Bitch, where is that?
They get hella high. They would get hella high.
The only thing I used to hate about them, I go down there and I smoke with them and they'll waste their weed because it was so strong, it sent everybody to sleep. Yeah. Like they on heroin or something.
Yeah. When you first hear strong weed, that's the first thing you do is fall asleep because you smoke the same. You smoke the same. You're supposed to like at first not smoke as much.
Right. They hit, they all go to sleep. I'm like, I ain't smoking with you no more. Like I've been
you was the man, bro.
I've been doing that since like 96, son.
I knew you was the
man. I've been doing that.
Tell me why I should go to Anna or should I not? Is it too hood for me to be here? But there's certain parts where obviously it's great.
Nah, I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. In New Orleans, they got certain places that residents of New Orleans don't even enjoy.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, well, tell me.
Like, man, I ain't going to the French Quarter. I be, you know what I'm saying?
The French Quarter is a touristy spot,
like, I ain't going to no tourist spot, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I got you, yeah.
You know, you will be in New Orleans and not even experience the quarters, or you will be in New Orleans and not even go experience the fan boats.
You just stay in your ward
not
all
going,
year.
Yeah,
but
like, you will psych yourself out like, oh, that's for, I ain't going to do that. That's for them white people. I ain't going to do that. That's for the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
is that the culture?
It's a whole lot of stuff in New Orleans, bro, that you will enjoy as a tourist. You know what I'm saying?
The
like,
French Quarter is it though, right?
Right, like you going to quarters. The quarters cool. Like it ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? They be having shootings and shit in the quarters too.
They got
like
shootings in the
yeah, they be having shootings in the quarters and all that right now.
Is that what they do, Mardi Gras? In the French Quarters?
It don't pass on Bourbon, but it pass on Canal.
Okay.
They do Mardi Gras on Canal, but that's considered the white people on Canal.
Walnut Creek, right?
Yeah, we go downtown in the 6th Ward, like on Orleans by the Lafitte Project. That's where we celebrate all our Mardi Gras. The Zulu parade come through there. The Zulu meaning the black.
Never heard of that.
The black parade, like
really?
everybody that's on the floor. For those that don't know, the Zulu parade start like 8 o'clock in the morning. If you do go to New Orleans and you going to New Orleans for the Mardi Gras, you will want to experience the Zulu parade. You feel me? So you got to wake up early, get out there. You know, I think the Zulu pass on. It passed down Canal, but it come. You know, it come through the project. Through the Lafitte Project, like it come through there. It's a street that run through the project that, you know, Galvez and
ends
Orleans.
Up in the quarter, right?
And it ends like it break off, like it's gonna either break off
you gotta
down there. It's gonna either break off down there at the end of Broad, or it's gonna break off by the auditorium at the end of Orleans though. But yeah, it come past the project. The project like the last little area that it get to. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's where we be at.
I need to go, man.
That's where we be at. Yeah. Shout out to the Mardi Gras. Anybody that's coming down there, you will want to experience the Zulu parade. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of parades, the Bacchus, the Endymion, all type of, you know, other parades. But, you know, on Fat Tuesday, on Mardi Gras, you're going to want to enjoy the Zulu parade. You know what I'm saying? They throwing spears, they throwing coconuts, throwing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Spears, coconuts, teddy bears. You know what I'm saying? Throwing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You is lit.
I'm fascinated off with the food, like, bro, because when my NL homie come through, he really big into crawdads, man. He likes cooking up crawdads, and he showed me how to eat. I was like, oh, okay. And like, it seems like a seafood thing is huge over there. Is the food in NL like way better than it is in like the Bay?
Bruh, the food in New Orleans is way better than California, and I ain't even gonna lie. Not cause I love California. This is my home. I represent it. You know what I'm saying? Hayes Valley to the fullest. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you already know. But in New Orleans, like, it's this spot called Triangle. You know what I'm saying? It's a gas station. This how good the food is. That's what I'm saying.
We got taco spots like that out here.
It's a gas station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a gas station.
We got taco spots like that.
On St. Bernard and Broad.
Okay.
There's a gas station on St. Bernard and Broad called Triangle. When you go in there, you can pay for the gas right here, but then when you go in the back, it's like a cafeteria. They in there cooking. It's like, I'm talking about, like, they got something different every day. But it's soul food. I'm talking about they got
soul food on another level, though.
It's soul food on another level. It's so good. Every day I go down there, I know it's dangerous. I know it's dangerous to go down there because, you know, it's dangerous to go down there. But, you know, I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? I got it on me.
Because you don't know who you're going to run into.
When I get, you know what I'm saying? I got to go to Triangle to get me something to eat. Like, nothing going to stop me. They tell me all the time, man, I don't be going to Triangle. Nothing going to stop me from going to Triangle. Nothing going to stop me from going to Triangle when I'm down there. Yeah, I might go down there and stay down there a month and eat Triangle every day. You feel me?
I want to talk about that Show Banger song you got. You got a song with Show Banger, right?
Oh, that Whip It.
Yeah.
Show Banger. Shout out to Show Banger. You feel
That's
me?
my guy,
doing
man.
this thing.
He's
yeah,
a real stage rocker, man.
Yeah, he be doing this thing. Real crowd. Yeah, he a real crowd mover. It's with Show Banger and 40 Keys.
He's a producer.
Nah. He on the song. Yeah, he on the song. It's me, 40 Keys, and Show Banger.
That's dope.
Whip It. Yeah.
Has it got a video? Because I couldn't find the video.
Yeah, they got a video. Yeah,
okay.
The video up. It went up like about 200,000, something like that views. You know what I'm saying? It went up. Okay. It was like one of my best songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? That Whip It. Everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? We walking in, everybody singing, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't play the audio. Let me see if it comes up.
Hey.
Here. Hold on. Let's get it on YouTube real quick. I can't play the audio because then YouTube will ban me. But
it was hot though. It was hot.
And Show Banger. Let's see if it comes up. This one right here.
Yeah.
like working with Showbanger?
That's my guy, man. It's good, man. When
Pro Exclusive shot it.
Whenever I approach him, you know what I'm saying? Like, Showbanger from Fillmore. You know what I'm saying? He from Fillmore. He's a native of Fillmore. You know what I'm saying?
Exclusive good shit, man.
Yeah. So, when I approached him, it was all good.
Ferrari in there, okay.
It was all good. That's the Lambo. That's the Lambo. Right. Look at Jay Lee. Shout out to Jay Lee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at Jay. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the West up, man. WEST, man. You feel me?
The money, I see you.
Yeah, this was a hot one, bro. This one,
a really good video, man.
Man, we put on for the block right here. Like, we really put on for the block right here.
Out, man.
That's why people need to check that Whip It out. You know what I'm saying? That Whip It.
Whip It going crazy right now, man.
The Tigg featuring Showbanger and 40 Keys.
The Tigg featuring 40 Keys and Showbanger. Whip It, man.
Yeah.
It's on World Star Hip Hop.
That thing hot.
See how many views you got on here.
That thing hot.
Got 105K views, man.
Right. That thing hot though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. We shot that. That was a lot of fun.
Look like I was about to just say that. Looked like you had a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun right there shooting that video. You know what I'm saying?
The Lambo. You had 3 cars. What was the third car right
Shout out to everybody.
I got that Benz.
The Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying?
The Rolls?
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Benz. Okay, I was mistaken.
You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it great to look back at your videos you shot more than a year ago? Like, they just seem nostalgic, don't
and
they?
Be like, to me, I be like, man, I be ahead of my time.
Yeah.
When I be looking, I be like, man, I was ahead of my time on that. You know what I'm talking about?
I like this. Is this Oakland?
Drop that. That's in Frisco. That's in Frisco, in Fillmore.
Oh, it's in
you
Fillmore.
Feel me?
Okay.
Shout out to everybody that was in the video.
Who's that guy?
You know what I'm saying?
Who's OG?
OG.
It just said OG.
Yeah, that's OG. Shout out to 40.
It's 40 Keys right here, right?
Shout out to 40, man.
40 Keys,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's a Bay Area.
While we on air, I just want to introduce, you know what I'm saying, that we coming out with the super group, the Billionaires Boys Club.
Okay.
You know, it's me, 40 Keys, and Slow O. You know what I'm saying?
Billionaire Boys Club,
the
man. I've heard that name going around. Yes, sir.
Billionaire Boys Club, you know what I'm saying? The BBC. So we represent the BBC, you know what I'm saying? Got some new music coming out. Y'all stay tuned for that. We been in the studio working. We got about 9 songs done right now. You know what I'm saying? That's they hot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them niggas, that I'm a put a song together that you don't think supposed to be the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Fillmore is kind of treacherous right now, but at the same time, I feel like the work that I put in and the dude that I am, I don't feel like, I'm not in none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you too. I see your music.
I want a song with you, and I want a song with you. I'm from Fillmore. I put my work in. I believe I should. I should believe I could get that. You know what I'm saying?
Believing.
I'm not getting on nobody's side. I'm not
politicking,
I'm not
right?
setting nobody up for this one. I'm not doing that. I want the music though. If you got a dope rapper from over there, you know what I'm saying? You got a dope rapper from over there, I won't work with him. You know what I'm saying? I won't do music with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the money. All the money I got off of all them songs, Instagram, them streams, all that. Bro, I ain't never touched that. I don't even touch that money.
You should.
I don't for what? I don't touch that money. All that money on there, all the songs that all the money that them songs accumulated. With everything that I got on social media, Showbanger, Juvenile, Wayne, Skip, shit. Man, everybody from out, like, I don't touch none of that. Like, I do it for the love. I love rapping. The challenge, I love being up to the challenge. Like, that's who you gotta get. Like, when rest in peace to Var, that was my dog, that was my brother. Rest in peace to Var. We did it for the love. Var was a good A&R. He was a good A&R. He was a good judgment of rap. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted to prove. Listen, I could get him. One of his favorite rappers was Jadakiss. Shout out to Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying?
Jadakiss,
but he a boy.
Ooh,
he a boy.
Bars.
You feel me? Rest in peace to Jack.
Respect Jadakiss.
Shout out to Jack, you know what I'm saying? Jack is a boy too.
Jack too,
but
man.
He always like Jadakiss was his favorite rapper. So you know what I'm saying? We always did it for the love. Can you get on the track with Jadakiss and shine? Right. Can you get on the track with this one and shine? I'm like, man, just give me an opportunity.
Right.
Just give me an opportunity. So it was never for the money. It was for the love of the you got him. You got him. You did, you know what I'm saying? I just won't put the bars together to where I'm gonna put some true shit, I'm gonna put some other shit, I'm gonna put some whatever the subject about. You know what I'm saying? But we just doing it cause you know what I'm saying? I got a whole nother hustle, but I love rap.
Yeah.
That's my therapy. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. It's for the love.
Tigg, man.
I swear to God, all that money still in. I ain't got no money from rap. All that money, I could go get it. I could go in there and press cash out. You press cash the money out. You know what I'm saying, on the thing, and you go get that. I could do that. But I just leave it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it.
I hear you,
I love it. Go and get in the studio and do 16, 12, 8. I love it.
Man, it's my guy Tigg, man. You are quite the character. So is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, man, or bring up? You got some new music on the way, right?
I got music out right now, streaming. I got this new song out right now called Bad. You know what I'm saying? That I want everybody to check out. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Whip It. You know what I'm saying? Got new song coming. I got that Activist. You know what I'm saying? I got that Activist. Check that. I got that Activist 2.0 out. Check that out. Got a lot of stuff coming. Like I said,
a good track.
Me, Slow O, and 40 Keys, we put together a super group called the BBC, Billionaires Boys Club. We got some music that's coming, so y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hayes Valley. Shout out to the Val. You know what I'm saying? Hayes Valley. You know what I'm saying? Filmo, shout out to Filmo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Six Well. Shout out to Dubay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, the fallen soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Stank, P-Dog, Big C. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Jack. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Mama D. You know what I'm saying? The founder of all that, the D Block. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Chicka D. Rest in peace to DC. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Vig. You know what I'm saying? That was a boy. You know what I'm saying? He was a boy. That was my brother. You know what I'm saying? And whoever I forgot, you know what I'm saying? Don't trip. You know how I be. I got love for y'all. Shout out to the whole Frisco. Shout out to the whole Bay as a one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New Orleans as one. Shout out to the Six Well. You know what I'm saying? Uptown, downtown. You know how we do it. It's Tigg. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But shit, check me out. You know what I'm saying? The Tigg _ Tiggerman. You feel me? _ Tiggerman on Instagram. _ Tiggerman on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? The Tigg on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And just check me out. Check my music out. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I'm a real one.
A real one, man. 6 War Tigg out here. NO Fillmore. I appreciate you, man. We podcasted with the hour. My
One more thing, man. Yes, shout out to Philmo Slim, man. Philmo Slim is from New Orleans. Philmo Slim is from New Orleans. Philmo Slim came out here from New Orleans, and he holds Philmo on his back everywhere he go. They say Philmo Slim, but Philmo Slim, that's my good partner, you know what I'm saying? Like 80 years old, still doing it, still pimping. But Philmo Slim is from New Orleans, and the same thing he did, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, shout out to Philmo Slim, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his son, Stickums, you know what I'm saying? And let's get it.
Okay, man. So I didn't know that, man. Fillmore, thanks for ending that with the crazy fun fact, bro.
Right.
My guy, the Tigg, man. We are out of here. Creative Studios podcast with the Tigg. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, baby.
Have a good weekend.